Here we have the Dodge Charger. This one's actually a retired cop car with louvers, the sworn enemy of the 2008 Mustang Bullitt. Actually a pretty cool car. Welcome back to this hobby of ours. It's your boy D. I'm in LA, Trick. I'm still on East Coast time, so I'm wandering around and gonna go have some watch fun today. Have some fun with this new DJI 2 baby gimbal, tracking my coconut the whole time. And yeah, gonna have a blast today. What am I wearing? Fortis Cosmonaut Ducati edition. Love this watch. This is my favorite. Oh yeah, the sunglasses. I forgot my sunglasses at home. So $6 later at Ross. I'm not blinded by the light again. And as I'm rolling around here, I'm actually killing time before my massage. And the funny thing about where I go is it's near the Roadium. And if you've never been to LA, you don't know what you're missing if you've not been to the Roadium. The Roadium is one of my favorite places in the world. It is a swap meet, flea market. You got so much wacky stuff going on there. Got bananas next to underwear there.
No problem.
Good morning, neighbors. How'd you do?
Good morning, Nathan.
Good morning. Meeting my neighbors. And it's Halloween-ish time here, so there's a bunch of decorations and stuff. I have no idea what they were talking about. But anyway, the Roadium is a huge, I guess it's a swap meet. I call it a flea market. If I'm being honest, I don't know the difference. But tons of fun there, and the site of a couple of my early watch experiences, positive and negative. I'll tell you the positive one first. Bought a G-Shock Mudman, $70. He wanted 100, but he wanted like less money for a bigger G-Shock. And my negotiation with him was, but this one's smaller than the other one. It should be less money. And he bought it, and then I bought it. Ended up flipping that watch for 110. So that's back when you could make low grade profit on an eBay flip. Those times are gone. But the most embarrassing Roadium, well, I have a couple. I'm kind of a dum-dum. And this was years ago. I'm talking 2015-ish. I think the sun's been playing peekaboo all morning. 2015-ish, 2016-ish, well before I was doing this business, and frankly, way before I had any semblance of knowledge. I thought to myself, no one's knocking off Movado watches, right? There's this Movado watch from the late 90s. It's a museum watch, dial layout, but I think it's called the Esperanza. It's on a bracelet with slits in it. I'll pop up a picture. Loved that watch, but in the 90s, it's rocking 1-2 Gs, and I was not in that space by a mile. I saw one at the Roadium for $10, and I was so excited, I didn't even stop to think, oh, this is probably an F watch. And my girlfriend at the time, oh gosh, I have to tell the whole story. It was in a little bit rough shape, so I took it to a local watchmaker here, the local Movado guy. And he's behind that bank glass at his location. It's a pretty big establishment. He took one look at it with a loop and then flung it back into the transfer drawer. This isn't a real watch. Okay, I didn't know it was an F watch. You don't have to be rude to me. I got duped for my $10. Got to add insult to injury, sir. And then I went and I told my girlfriend, and she's like, yeah, I knew it was fake. Oops. I knew it was an F watch. I'm like, why didn't you tell me? And she said, you seem so happy. That girl was really sweet. Good girl. And yet another time when I was a dummy. So I'm going to the land of potential F watches today. The thing they mostly transact in is like when you buy something from Macy's and you take it back, particularly with cutlery, cookware, they can't resell it. At least not in the store. So what they do is they pack that all up onto a pallet and it goes to auction. And an enterprising person will go to these auctions, buy this stuff as a lot, and then come out to the Roadium, spread all that bric-a-braca, or I should say babosada, across the tables. None of it's priced. They're just taking a guess. Oh, $10 here, $5 there, $30 there. That's how they make their money. Arbitrage. There's so much construction going around my joint. I'm still on East Coast time, and I was turbo at work today. But the house behind us is doing jackhammer at 8 a.m. every morning. If I wasn't already up by 7, I'd be on the news. Man assaults other man with a jackhammer. Claims he couldn't sleep. Yeah, what a nut. So, gonna go to the Roadium today. Gonna go to a bunch of watch stores. Gonna hit up second time around watches. My buddy Kyle, shout out to Kyle, back home, said you gotta go to this joint called Wanna Buy a Watch. And they're in Melrose, or on Melrose. I'm gonna check them out too. I had to book an appointment. Semi-book. And then I think I'm gonna go see Yanni at the Omega Boutique. Did some business with her a while back. I didn't get to see her on the last trip, so plus they closed the boutique in my town. So looking forward to meeting her in person. See if I can't coerce a Snoopy out of her. That'd be funny. And I don't think the Snoopy's worth 9 G's. Now obviously, secondary market, they're going for 25, 30, or at least they're listing. I have a Speedmaster, and yeah, the Snoopy's cool. But blue and white is not really a dynamic color set. I mean, it looks good, but you can't use it with a bunch of wardrobe. And clearly, I care about my wardrobe. As I walk and watch Yap wearing $6 sunglasses. Oh, I'm so stylish. Got some babies crying over here. I hope this microphone is picking up all of this, because I'm not going to know until I get home tonight. Yeesh. So I brought a handful of watches out this trip. Loaned a couple to G Money. His kids are sick. I've not seen him all week. So I've also not seen a couple of the watches. Brought out a blue Tutima for one of my buddies. I think he's going to buy it. I sourced it for him because we were looking. He wanted a blue dial. And I loaned that out to him. Got this 40 on me. I had another Fortis. I ended up flipping that one. They're both Lemania 5100s. Great watches. Time-wise, you can get those for 1.4-ish. This one, the Ducati, came with a rad box and setup packaging thing that I didn't get. I bought this one naked. I saw one full kit on Chrono the other day for $4.5. No. Great watch, cool kit, but no. It was limited edition. I think it was only like 500 of these. Cool watch. And I have got it on a 2-stitch rally strap. Love those straps. I'm gonna kick it over to the Roadium, see about getting some footage there. Thanks for coming along on the ride.